what they do is to take the attack and uh, move away from the direction of the blow so it sucks out its force, and then you respond in the opposite direction. Very effective. But it takes self-control and confidence. And both of those come from practice and understanding how to relax when afraid. All right. In answering the question how long I've been doing judo, I'd like to tell you how I got introduced to it. I was stationed in Germany at the United States Air Force's base in Wiesbaden as a intelligence soldier, and the Air Force had adopted judo as its standard training regimen for Air Force active duty personnel. And they had a judo program on the air base that I happened to stumble onto one night. And I didn't start working out with them because, of course, they were the Air Force, I was in the Army. But I did find out that judo was quite popular in town in the German community. And because I could speak German, I did start attending some matches just to get accustomed to it. That was, in 1959. I came back to the United States and started graduate school at the university, and they had a judo team there. So I joined the judo team as a white belt after the service, and stayed there through graduate school, and by about 1965 had started working out at the downtown YMCA. And they had a instructor by the name of Bob Marine, who had been in the Marines in World War II and learned judo in Japan. And when his family moved away, they asked me to take over as the instructor. I was a brown belt, and I did the best I could to instruct people in what I knew and tried to continue to learn. The basic idea in a children's program is to give them the confidence to be who they are in the world. We are all different, each of us, and yet we can all be winners and all be champions in whatever we desire if we're trained to think of ourselves as able. And I found judo was a way to begin to teach each kid, each child, self-acceptance, that they are who they are, that they are in charge of that person, and always will be. And so our goal is to be the best, most competent person that we can be, and without teaching violence, which is not a good thing. And I'm hoping that the positive changes I've seen are at least partly a result of the time we've all spent together studying judo and the principles of self-control, self-image, self-worth, and camaraderie. And I think that I definitely attribute much of the quality I see in the people I've mentioned to their activity in judo. As I say, they might well have done just as well without it, but we'll never know that.